Bitch, welcome to Books I'm Reading and Shit I'm Thinking. Today's book is Dr. Katie Mack's The End of Everything, and the shit I'm thinking about is, well, how the universe started. I mean, for sure, this book is mainly about the ends, the physical ends of the universe, as in plural. There are many ways that the universe could expire, but I really like how she explained the start of the universe in this book. First of all, do you remember that cosmic microwave background radiation thing? Like, what the fuck? This is such a motherfucking mouthful. Anyways, do you remember this thing that we studied in our high school physics classes? Or maybe science classes? Maybe you're taking these classes right now. I don't know. Anyways, it's this radiation out there in the universe that we can detect with every direction that we look at. The direction doesn't matter. It's always there. That's why it's called background radiation. And what it is a remnant of the light that was produced by the universe when it was really, really young, pretty much when it was a baby. How does that even work? Was the universe born and its placenta is just all over the walls in our galaxy? Am I basically telling you that it's possible to look into the past and that astrophysicists are doing this on a daily basis? Yeah. But how is this shit possible? Fact number one, light takes time to reach places. You know, in our normal human scale, light takes no time at all to travel from point A to B. For example, you turn on the light in your room and the light travels, well, from the source, from the light bulb to your walls in no time at all. But fact number two is that the universe is huge. And sometimes light from really, really far places out there in the universe hasn't even reached us. In fact, light from our own sun takes 8 minutes to reach the Earth. And light from the nearest galaxy out there, the Andromeda galaxy, it takes about 2.5 million years to reach us. The universe is huge. So cool, now you know that light takes time to reach places and that the universe is really huge, so huge that light from other places out there in the universe takes millions of years to reach us. There's one less thing you need to understand how we are able to see the birth of our universe through that cosmic microwave background mouthful fucking radiation. Basically, anything that is hot glows. Maybe your partner is really hot or your crush is really hot. Next time you see them, think about how outer space also glows with hotness. And by glowing, I mean that it is emitting light. One of the best theories out there about how the universe started is the Big Bang Theory. Basically, everything in the universe used to be compressed into this very, very insanely dense region in space-time if you want to be precise. When things are super compressed like this, things can get really hot. Imagine being in a non-handicap friendly bathroom stall with 40 other people that you don't like. It's warm, it's sweaty, it's nasty. At some point, the universe was much, much hotter than this. So during this time, the universe was emitting a lot of radiation because it was hot, it was glowing. And because light takes time to reach places, this light is still out there in the universe. Basically, we are still able to detect this light the universe emitted when it was still hot shit. This glowing of the young universe is what we see as that cosmic microwave background mouthful fucking radiation. The thing is though, that we know outer space right now is super cold. So what's that about? This just means that this background radiation must be coming from an event that's way, way in the past when it was really young and hot. This analogy does not apply to humans because older people, especially women in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and so on, are really hot. For sure, all of this history of the universe stuff is really cool to know. The universe is huge, and our planet is so tiny and irrelevant. Actually, I don't exactly remember how old I was when I first realized how tiny the Earth is compared to everything else out there. Even just comparing the Earth to our sun, we can see that the Earth is basically nothing. But anyways, since then, since I don't know when, I've brought this comforting thought with me with every dumb thing I do. And also how amazing it is to live at a time where we understand more and more about the place we live in, with better instruments to look at galaxies and with such ease in learning about anything with one click or one flip of a page. But this is where it gets tricky. In 2025, it is quite easier to make fake shit and upload it on the internet, outrage a bunch of people about something that doesn't even exist. So be careful out there. Make sure the stuff that you're learning about online is coming from someone who's at least spent a couple hours trying to understand the material themselves or what they're talking about, right? So yeah.